Introduction. Thank you and congratulations on taking this class, Product Management, 21 Tips to Create and Manage the Product Backlog. In this class, you'll be given a multitude of proven tips to manage your product backlog as part of an Agile Scrum team. I know you'll get value from this class, as it gives you a full introduction to the concept of the product backlog. I then walk you step by step through the steps involved in managing a backlog. Following this, I give you tips for improving product backlog management in your team or business from the ground up. Along the way, I give you plenty of examples and give you best practices for product backlog management within Agile Scrum. In this class, you'll learn a brief recap of Agile and Scrum principles, what is a product backlog and how is it different from traditional requirements documents, how to create a product backlog from a product vision, what user stories are and how they are simpler for managing requirements, and concise techniques for improving your product backlog management. So let's get started and let me teach you how to improve product backlog management. Agile Product Management. Product Owner. 27 Tips to Manage Your Product and Work with Scrum Teams. Introduction. Thank you and congratulations on taking this class, Product Owner. 27 Tips to Manage Your Product and Work with Scrum Teams. In this class, you'll be given a multitude of proven tips to effectively create a product and work with Scrum teams. I am confident that this class will enable you to learn a multitude of skills, since it starts by giving you a full introduction to the concept of Scrum and Agile product development, Scrum and Agile principles, and a host of other valuable information that will give you a full understanding of the topic. I then walk you through the process of understanding your role as a product owner, how your role differs from that of a traditional product manager, how to create products, and a lot more. Once you've learnt all that, I'll then give you valuable tips for effectively creating a product and working with teams. As you go through the class, you'll come across a wide range of practical examples that you can use to understand the Scrum framework a lot better. To break this class into easy-to-digest parts, you'll learn a brief recap of Agile and Scrum, its principles, and other concepts involved in Scrum, what your job as a product owner entails and how your work differs from that of a typical product manager, how to create a product using the Scrum framework, how product creation in Scrum differs from other Agile frameworks like the waterfall method, how to create a product roadmap. So let's get started and let me teach you how to improve product backlog management. Introducing Agile Scrum. Before we can discuss the specific details about how to make the most use of a product backlog, let's first understand what Agile Scrum is all about. What is Agile Scrum? In a nutshell, Agile is an umbrella term for a set of frameworks and methods. These use iterative time-boxed approaches and focus on building products incrementally from the beginning of a project rather than delivering it all at once at the end. Agile basically encourages frequent inspection and adaptation, plus teamwork, accountability, and self-organization. Moreover, the engineering behind Agile projects allows speedy delivery of first-class products, and their business approach aligns development with company goals and customer needs. Agile often works by breaking down projects into tiny user functionality bits called user stories, which are prioritized and then continuously delivered in short cycles, mostly 2 weeks, called iterations. Scrum is an Agile framework that traces back to early 90s, which provides a framework for managing complex product and software development with iterative and incremental processes. Scrum is a very popular framework for implementing Agile project management. Although some people think that Agile and Scrum are the same thing, this is wrong. While there are many frameworks for implementing Agile, Scrum is the most outstanding owing to its specific concepts and practices categorized into roles, time boxes, and artifacts. And although Scrum is an Agile technique that can be used for any project, it's mainly used for developing different software. It's mostly suitable for projects with requirements that change and develop very fast. Agile methods, including Scrum, implement the Agile manifesto of individuals and interactions above tools and processes, working software over comprehensive documentation, customer collaboration above contract negotiation.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?